Look how green that looks.
See a big glare.
Okay, it's starting. If y'all want to go ahead and pull it up.
We have it pulled up.
So you see the board?
Oh, wait. Hold on.
We gotta worry about 20 minutes.
Yeah, 20 seconds.
We gotta worry about moving the camera. We got the whole board and you can still see clearly. I don't know how with those problems so close. It's gonna be all up in the camera. I kinda wish I could be in black and white though, like I was in Malcolm.
Could you see write down all the problems and you can just do one at a time? Like it just.
Yeah, I was just gonna erase the ones under and then rewrite them.
Yeah, go ahead, write them down.
You should have them. That's homework. That was the homework. So you already have them written down.
Y'all got it up? Hello?
Yes.
Y'all have it up?
We don't want to use the computer, so we have to use
Take out your paper and everything. Why didn't you do that? Joshua. It's kind of low.
All right. You see the board? Okay. All right. So this was the after school work Joshua had gotten yesterday. So we're gonna review that first, and then we'll go through the other stuff. for y'all. That'll get y'all a little bit caught up. Even though I still want y'all to go back and watch the other videos. Alright, so these problems were using the distributive property and combining like terms. So okay. Alright, so for the first one, we have 10x times 1 plus 2x. And so we're going to distribute. And y'all can stop me if y'all have questions at any time. So 10x times 1 is going to be 10x. And then we have 10x times positive 2, which is going to be positive 20. And then x times x is x squared. Check for you because you didn't do it. Gotta do it. Alright, so for the next one, we distribute the negative 6 to 1 plus 6x. So negative 6 times positive 1 is negative 6. And then the negative 6 times positive 6x is going to be negative 36x. Because the negative times a positive is a negative. Alright, so here we have negative 2 times n plus 1. So negative 2 times n is going to be negative 2n. And then negative 2 times positive 1 is negative 2. So that leaves us with negative 2n minus 2. And here we have 8m times 5 minus m. So 8m times 5, 8 times 5 is going to be 40, and then our m. And then 8m times negative m, so that's like a negative 1. So 8 times negative 1, that's going to be negative 8m squared. M times m is 8 squared, is m squared. So of course, again, this is a review of what we went over yesterday. So if you've seen some things you don't understand, once y'all watch the videos from yesterday, then y'all will get it. I'm not going to go into detail too much about that. What was number 5?
Negative 2p, open parentheses, 9p minus 1.
Alright, we have negative 2p times 9p minus 1. So we do negative 2p times 9p. Negative 2 times 9 is negative 18. And p times p is p squared. And then we have negative 2p times negative 1. So that's going to be positive 2p. What's number 6?
Negative b.
So negative b
Open parentheses, b
times b minus 10. Alright, so we do negative b times b. Again, when a variable is alone, it's like there's a 1 in front of it. So that's like negative 1 times 1, which is going to be negative. And b times b is b squared. So it's going to be negative b squared. And then negative b times negative 10 is going to be positive 10b. Alright, so we have negative 9 minus 10 times 1 plus 9a. So we're going to distribute first. We distribute the 10 to the 1 plus 9a, but we keep this sign with it, so it's going to be negative 10 distributed out. So we can just bring our negative 9 down, and then negative 10 times positive 1 is going to be negative 10. And then negative 10 times positive 9a is going to be negative 90a. And so then we combine our like terms, which is the negative 9 and negative 10, because neither one of those have a variable. So negative 9 minus 10 is going to be negative 19. And then minus 90a.
Number 9.
You about to come up. Come on.
Can I give you my 7 quick? Because I'm on number 10 right now. I'll actually go through real quick.
You want number what?
The 10, I'm going to distribute it.
You gonna do it up here, but I don't know. You should have did that after school yesterday.
So 1 minus 7.
Wait a minute. Why is it dark?
Could y'all see that whole time? Hello?
Yeah.
Did it go dark on y'all?
No, it's not dark.
Okay. 1 minus 7.
Write it thicker than that. Joshua, use the flag. Don't use a... Oh my goodness, you don't know how to write with the marker? Use the flag size.
It's not on.
You sure? Parentheses. 5 plus 7a, close parentheses.
5 plus 7, 8.
Mm-hmm. Don't tell me my marker's going out. That one don't work either. You try it, it might work for like 2 seconds.
Start out. Start doing it. Alright, so 7 times 5 equals...
That's not right.
Negative 7 times 5 equals negative 35. And then you do negative 7 times positive 7, which equals negative 49. And there's a a behind the positive 7. So it's negative 49a. And then, so now it's 1 minus 35 minus 49a. And since 1 and 35, well no, 1 and 30, negative 35 are not the same. So this is the simplified answer.
No, it's not.
Alright. So you do 1 and negative 35, so
Okay. Next one is -6 times 5 minus m.
Oh no, just time.
No, use your parentheses. You just need to learn that that's how it's said. 5 minus m plus 3m. Close parentheses. Close parentheses. Plus 3m. 3m.
So now you do -6 times +5, which would equal -30. And then you do -6 times -m, which is the same as -1m, which will equal +6m. And the equation will be -30 plus 6m plus 3m. You use distribution. No, combine like terms. So you combine like terms, which is +6m and +3m, and that will be 9m, +9m, and -30.
Okay. And erase that. Okay, -6. Oh no. 4 times x plus 7.
4 times x plus 7
Close. Plus 8x plus 4.
plus 8
In parentheses.
plus 4. So you do 4 times x, which is same as 4 times 1x, which will equal 4x. Then do +4 times +7, which will equal +28. And then you do +1 times +8. Since you are supposed to add a 1 in front of the parentheses if there is no number right there. So it will be +8x. Oh my goodness.
Oh, you copied that right.
And then you do 1 times +4, which will equal positive.
What happened to the other one?
+4. Let's see, 4. So now you use the combine like
You have to
term.
write that over. I can't really see that.
Oh, let's see.
I can't pause it. Go run in the room and get there's the skinny green marker off the base. In my room, off the base. In my room, the skinny green marker. Run. I do you run. Give us a minute, y'all. I said give us a minute or two. We gotta get another marker.
Okay. Yeah, because it was looking kind of dry. Like, where are they writing?
All Alright, so we had 4x plus 28 plus 8x plus 4. And so our like terms are 4x and positive 8x, and then positive 28 and positive 4. So 4x plus 8x is 12x. And then 28 plus 4 is positive 32.
This is working just fine. It's just you don't know how I use it.
I do know how.
Obviously not.
Alright.
Y'all do that right? Yeah.
All right.
I think that was number 10.
Negative 2r times 1 plus 4r close parentheses plus 8r times negative r plus 4.
Alright, so we have negative 2r times 1 plus 4r plus 8r times negative r plus 4. Alright, so we're going to do our negative 2r times 1. So it's going to be negative 2r, and then negative 2r times positive 4r is going to be negative 8r squared. The negative times the positive is a negative, so 4 times 2. 4 times negative 2 is negative 8, and then r times r is r squared. So then we have positive 8r times negative r. Remember, that's like a negative 1. So 8 times negative 1, negative 8, and then r and r is r squared. And then 8 times positive 4 is going to be positive 32. So then we can combine our like terms. We have negative 8r squared.
What about the r? Isn't there supposed to be an r
What?
behind 32?
Oh yeah, that's 8r times 4, so 32r.
Thank you, Joshua.
Alright, so we have negative 8r2, and we have negative 8r, what am I saying, r2? Negative 8r squared and negative 8r squared, and then we have negative 2r and positive 32r. Alright, so we can do these first. We have negative 2r plus 32r, which is going to be positive 30r, and then negative 8r squared minus r squared. Remember, we're starting on negative 8 and we're subtracting, then we're going left further away from the 0, so that's going to be negative 16r squared. And that's our simplified answer. I think we have one more from the homework.
Thou art correct. Nine times 6b plus 5 close parentheses minus 4b
40?
b times b plus 3.
Okay, so we have 9 times 6b plus 5 minus 4b times b plus 3. So we distribute our 9 first. 9 times 6b is going to be 54b. And 9 times positive 5 is positive 45. And then our negative 4b times positive b is going to be negative 4b squared. And negative 4b times 3 is going to be negative 12b. Alright, so now we have 54. $54b and negative 12b that we can combine. And so we have 54 minus 12 is 42. So 42b.
Yeah.
And then we bring down our positive 45 and our negative 4b squared. I prefer to have my exponents in the front so I can rewrite this. As long as I keep the sign, I can rewrite that as negative 4b squared and then positive 42b and then positive 45. But you don't have to. Alright, so we're just gonna go ahead and review what we did yesterday. Again, I'm not going into a whole lot of details of what we went over yesterday. Y'all just gonna have to go back and watch those videos. But we're gonna go ahead and do a review, and then he's gonna have a quiz. There's gonna be a quiz.
So what's going on?
So, alright, so Celeste,
Yes?
can you see the board fine?
Yes, we can see the board fine.
Okay, so y'all watch this video. So tell me, how do you go about working out this problem?
Okay, it's like kind of behind.
Huh?
It's kind of behind, like I'm seeing you right here.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god. I'll tell you it like step by step.
Just tell me what to do.
Oh.
Will, can you help her out?
Okay. I'm to tell you now?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so I just want to change the R, the P, and the S to the 4, 2, and 3.
Alright, so we're gonna rewrite this as 2 plus 3 minus 4 times 3. And then what?
Then add 2 plus 3, get 5.
Alright, so y'all gotta watch that order of operations video. I'm gonna have to make sure I get that up today. So our next step is gonna be to follow, huh?
That's wrong?
Uh-huh.
Oh my god.
So our next step is gonna be to follow order of operations, which says to do multiplication first. So it's gonna be negative 4 times 3. So we'll rewrite that as 2 plus 3 minus 12. This is clearly right, but and then so that's we can go with the 2 plus 3, which is 5, and then 5 minus 12 is what?
5 minus 12.
Mm-hmm. Alright. Good job. Alright, let's give me 3 numbers. Anybody?
7.
Give me three numbers.
I'm talking to y'all and Joshua. Just anybody can yell out a number.
7.
Okay, Joshua.
4, 8, and 2.
You said 4, 8?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, so we got 7, 4, and 8. Let's see. Alright. Joshua, you want to come up?
So we're gonna go ahead and I guess decipher this. So it's gonna be 1,
You still not.
4, times 8 minus 7 plus 8 times 7. So you go ahead and do multiplication from left to right. You could go ahead and change the 8 to 8 over 1.